All right. Get that going. Unplug the gamer mouse. Swap these out. There it is. Okay. Man. Oh, man. It is time for gaming. If I could get things actually to listen to me. There we go. Now I can open a game and we can get started. I might have to turn on my air conditioner. A little bit stuffy in here. Hold on. And I'm back. Okay. Fucking least cool thing you can do on stream is the like shuffle of shame with your arms forward trying to get back in a chair. All right. Here we are. I think there's a few games that have had updates. I did preload the Nikkei one, but I think that Reverse might also have an update. I don't know if that did that already. We'll have to find out. But starting with Genshin as usual. All right. See where we are. Oh, we're doing leeway dailies. Alright. Ooh, Jingxi Village. Let's go. I haven't been over here in a long time. God, it's so pretty here. Oh man, you're doing one on top of the. You got me going up on top of. Okay, sure. All right. Good morning, evening. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. here, so like right on that line myself. By a technicality. I don't care about your live Chang. Just tell me what I gotta do for my dailies, and then shut your ninth ass up. Alright. Where the hell is this sending me? God, all the way back to the harbor? Come on. Alright. I think this is the first time I've done this one. Book. Alrighty. So, obviously by the title of the stream, I am planning on doing a Zenless concert reaction stream tomorrow. That'll be fun. I don't know what to expect out of it. I also feel like they're probably going to play songs that I can't listen to without spoiling myself, so I might have to skip one or two, you know? I'm not entirely positive. Oh, it wants me to go to this one next. Okay. I didn't know where it was sending me for the tracking. Straight down, huh? Oh, it's this. Okay, yeah. We got this. This shit's easy peasy.
Transfixed. Get back! The abyss is burning. Let's light it up. Oz reveal the.
All right. Oh, okay. Thought I had to deal with him yet. I did not.
Laid bare.
Ah, bro.
By royal decree. The abyss is burning. Shadow. No
Get out of here, bro. There you go. Whee! Okay. Pick up all the items because items good. You never know when you're gonna need something. Alright. And now over here. Oh, it's one of these ones at the pass. Oh, I don't remember which one this is. I know that there's a few over here and I don't remember any of them. I will once I get there. That's usually how this works. Such a beautiful harp. Oh, it's a time challenge. Okay.
Thunder!
All right. Definitely went the wrong way initially there. All right, I've got time. I can run. I can make it. No problems at all whatsoever, unless I run into this moment. Didn't even have to fight any of them. Easiest win of my life. Oh, I just keep going straight from here. Okay. And I just gotta take these guys out. Yep. All that is. Whee! Hiya!
No rest.
You bitch!
You wish. This is where you fall. Transfixed. The story has only just.
Woo.
Shadow Raven. Devouring claw.
I don't have much that can handle these flame slimes. Not on this team. Ah! Ah! Alright, I'm okay. Where? Oh, there he is. I was like, where the fuck do you go? I forgot they can jump. Between me and Oz. Yeah. Now these will be easy.
The abyss is burning. Shot. Everybody stand back.
Bruh, how dare you?
Wish me. Laid bare.
Eat shit. Get out of here. It always sucks when I go into a fight with the fire team against fire people. You can never do it fast. You always gotta just keep beating them over the head until they die. In a very slow, methodic fashion. Iron trunk. I don't really need to grab any of those, but I'm here, right? Might as well. Alright, that should have been it for the dailies here. Believe so. Yeah, okay. There was that. Time to go to the guild.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Thank you very much, Catherine. Always a pleasure. Are there any other things I can do here? Any anecdotes to go and experience? Nothing down there. Nothing here. Oh, there's an anecdote there. What is she doing all the way over there? Why is she in Fontaine? It's the only one. Okay, cool. Oh. Quick little anecdote. Won't find me complaining about these. I enjoy anecdotes. Why are you in Fontaine, girly pop? You must answer.
I've already organized all the materials related to the products and the business premises. Considering that the standard procedure of applying for the business license can take some time, I recommend that you coordinate with your partner in Fontaine as soon as possible to decide on a timing for handling the paperwork.
Oh dear. There I was, so caught up in choosing the new store location that I almost forgot about this. Almost messed up big time.
Please don't panic. According to the schedule we
Or
drew
panic
up,
all
there's
you want
still
to.
ample buffer time.
Miss Kukishinobu, you truly are a professional consultant. If it weren't for your help, I don't know how many pitfalls I might have fallen into on my
Calling her
first
by her
overseas
full name
business
is kind of
venture.
funny. Miss Kuki
You're too
Shinobu.
kind.
Instead of just
I'm
Miss
simply doing my
Shinobu.
duty. I've accepted your commission. It is my responsibility to oversee every detail. As for the next phase of our marketing strategy, I have a fairly clear picture of our target audience, but I'll still need some time to scope out the competition.
Of course! I really appreciate it. I'll check in with my partner first. We will reconvene once a suitable time has been arranged.
All right, feel free to contact me anytime.
And then we're gonna show up and be like, hey, see you
Traveler.
doing your
What
job.
coincidence running into you here. How have you
Hello.
been lately?
Have you been good? Are you on Fontaine on business?
Yes, a business owner wants to promote Inazuman's specialties in Fontaine, so she engaged me as a consultant. I'm also helping to draft the business plan. Which brings me here on this business trip to assist with local procedures. It's a good... Speaking of
Oh, shit.
which, this business
Hit that
owner
way
is
too quick.
quite generous. After learning about the gang's situation, she volunteered to cover travel expenses for the other members too.
Oh no, Ito's here?
That's right, we came here together.
Lord help Fontaine.
They should be
That
underwater
himbo
by
shouldn't be
now.
anywhere near here.
Yes, underwater. Meaning the Fortress of Maripede.
Yeah, they would end up there. To the gulag with the fucking himbo. There he is!
Man, the water feels great. Pretty quick for such a teensy little ship, huh? But did you really think Arataki, the man Ito, was gonna lose to some boat?
Arataki, the dipshit.
Last one to catch that boat's a rotten egg. Not gonna be me, though. Hey! Do you even know how to swim, Genta? Splashing water in my mouth is not how you do it. Boss, wait! I still haven't learned.
Oh shit, we got like a whole cinematic image here.
Please refrain from swimming in the Aqua Rail waterway, passengers.
Yeah, that's Sayu,
Very
yeah.
dangerous. I repeat.
He does
foreign
himbo
tourists
so well.
must also comply with
Sayu
local
really
laws.
knows that character type for
Passengers are
sure.
not to swim in the Aqua Rail
Takes one to know
waterway.
one, right?
This is a
Got 'em.
violation of the Aqua Rail Traffic Safety Act. Does anyone happen to know that very tall gentleman over there? Could you please help convince him to board the boat? Otherwise...
I apologize, Miss Melazine, for causing you trouble. I'll fish them out right away.
Mont, good thing you're here. Understood.
Yep.
Hey you, big guy. Your behavior constitutes a serious threat to public transportation safety. I'm going to need you to come with me.
Yep, Ito would end up in jail within
You got any
seconds
proof?
of
Who's been
going on
grabbed?
vacation.
Everyone looks perfectly fine to me. You know, I've got a top-notch lawyer on my side. Don't say I didn't warn you. Besides, even that Tengu warrior everyone's so scared of back home in Inazuma can't do nothing to me. How's a shorty like you supposed to bring me in?
Ito,
Shorty?
you can't say that to men.
Really mean. Monsieur Novi
Gonna make her
said
cry.
I'm perfectly capable of doing any job I set my mind to. Ew, I'm going to arrest you right now.
As you
boss.
should.
Officer Melazine, I will cooperate and provide eyewitness testimony.
Hey, Shinobu, aren't we supposed to be on the same team? How could you...
You deserve this.
This isn't a big deal right now, but if you don't cooperate, this'll only escalate further. Wouldn't want to make a fool of yourself while we're overseas now, would you?
First, you switch sides, then you go and hit him a home run right out of the gate.
Yeah.
All done, Officer Melazine. You can take them now. They won't give you any trouble.
Boss! Wherever you go, we'll follow.
That about sums it up.
Well, yeah,
It's not that serious.
no, but it does
The
sound about
detention
accurate.
period will be just about over when I finish my business here. I'll just pick them up on the way back to Inazuma. This is
Imagine
nothing.
going on
I'm used to
vacation
it.
just to end up
I
in
hear the
fucking
Fortress of
Alcatraz.
Millipede has a different management style from the Commission's detention cells. It'll be a good opportunity for the boss to broaden his horizons. Oh, are you free?
There's a few people down there
I'm
he'll get
going to
along
go
with.
Pick out some gifts for Yanfei and Miss Kujo. I'd appreciate it if you could provide a second opinion. Thank you for your help. Just a moment. Ushi! Come on, we should get going.
Uchi's hitting on the poodles. I don't think that'll work out, Uchi.
Ushi has always had his own principles. He never gets involved in anything the gang does that's unreasonable or against the law.
Smart bull.
He also helps handle all sorts of errands within the gang. For example, Ushi was basically in charge of packing for this business trip. I once advised him that he didn't need to force himself to stay by the boss's side.
Voiced
His
Uchi, let's go.
He
Right?
could accomplish much greater things. But Ushi seems to have his own plans, and, well, I trust his judgment.
Imagine getting paid to voice Uchi. I would be so hyped if that was my life. Like, once every couple of years, you get a DM, and it's just like, hey, we need Uchi lines, and you're just like, like, that's it. Really quick paycheck. Small paycheck, but a quick paycheck. All right, that was everything, so we good there. All right, there's that. What do I got in here? I'll go ahead and do that one. I don't have Raiden though. Do I? No, I don't. Well, I should. I should get her. But I don't have anything. Nope, nothing. Not even close. That's a shame. All right, well, can't do any pulls. That's a bummer. All right. Grab these achievements real quick. Whatever I got achievements for. Oh, I stole a peek at the draft. I love that that's an achievement. Just a little bit of Mora. That's everything there. Yep, okay, so. Yeah. Next game then. PGR. You gonna punish my grade till I raven? What? what the fuck? I shouldn't stream at 11 p.m. Makes me say weird shit. Oh, got an update here. These usually don't take long. Nah, it's a quick one. Couple megabytes. Won't take no time. None. Hoping they buffer for Sneznaya? Maybe. I mean, I already have Columbina, so that's why I'm not too concerned about having her. I know, like, constellations are important, but I'd rather diversify and have more options than anything else. Alright. I always forget how they do dailies in this game. I know I gotta go through... Whoop, not that. Let me out! Let me out! Fuck off! Fuck off! Let me out! Alright. The dailies. Alright, I logged in. That's always nice. Somebody said something. Somebody said something about doing my thing with this, and I don't remember what it was. Injecting serum this way. I don't remember. Which OST do I like better? I thought you meant game in general. OST wise, that's a hard pick. They're both really good OSTs, and they're good in their own unique ways to their games. That makes it so much harder to like pick and choose.
この戦い、私を楽しませてほしいものね。
Done.
豪華の果て。好みのあなたに託すわ。
But they're like so different, you know? Like, that's near impossible for me to actually pick one, you know? I'll interact with my aide. There you go. How are you? All right, interacted. That should be enough for 100. Yes. Yes. All right. I did not collect. I need to collect for the event and do my dorm. There it is. For real though, that is very hard for me to pick. All right, time to pat. We pattin'. We rapid pattin'. Come on, rapid pats, rapid pats, rapid pats. Yay! Adorable. Pat time. All right, and gotta pat my dog. There we go. Happy you're all here and enjoying that. Gotta pat the other three. Hello, come here, you adorable little shits. You gotta pat your cast, you know? If you don't give them head pats, they're not gonna be as happy. We must pat the people. They enjoy a good pat. One more time, pat. There we go. And you. Up and down is definitely the meta for quick pats. Oh, sure. All right, you guys did that. Chores time. Claim these rewards. More chores. You go, and you go. Begin. See you later. Thanks for doing chores. And that should be basically everything in there. What's in my mail? Claim anything that I get from the mail. And the notices. Just general releases. Yeah. Alright, we're good there. Oh, wait. What's in the battle pass? PGR battle pass. Alright. Not much, but enough. Okay, next game. We're running through it. Woo-wa. Time for woo-wa. Alright. One always takes the longest to load in, so, you know, buckle in. Gonna be taking a few seconds to load this one up. Yeah. I got a Flavor Foley reaction for Street Cat out. Now I got to go do the copyright protection thing. Because they allow you to do stuff without getting copyright struck, but you have to, like, report it to their website in order for that to, like, get cleared. Because it always auto-claims it. So, you know, like, it's on its way, but I've got to do all that probably before I go to bed. It takes about a day or two for that to actually, like, go into effect, so. I keep seeing that which OST do I like better, PGR or WUWA, and it's like, fuck. Ugh, I'm gonna go with character, themes, Wuthering Waves, general atmosphere, PGR. That feels better as like a general opinion, so like a little bit of each in their own ways. I think I have preferences that skew. Alright, is it actually gonna load, or do we gotta like do a patch and then it's gonna have to restart? It's downloading something. It's patching something. Might not switch over the camera yet. That's a slow patch. It was only like 200 megabytes. Patch progress 13%. Shoosh. Downloads super fast, and then it's like, nah. At least we get good waiting music. $35%. It's a very slow patch today. I swear I've seen patches like triple this size that have patched quicker than this one. There must be some weird files it has to patch up. But this usually means it's gonna need a restart, so. Ah. How are all of you? Having fun? Living life? Struggling to smile in the day-to-day grind? I understand. I've actually got a... I'll be picking up a chair from a resale shop here in a few days on Saturday. And this thing is electric, and that shit's gonna ruin me. It's like comfortable. It's secondhand, which is awesome, so it's pretty cheap. But then it's also electric. It like goes out. It has like a neck support and a lumbar support thing, all like motorized. And when I say cheap, I mean like I think I got it for 130, which is cheap for that type of a chair. And I'm like, fuck yeah. This is why secondhand's awesome. Like, if you have a good resale shop in your area, like fuck Goodwill. Goodwill's trash. But if you got like an independent one, oh, they have some great shit. There we go. Okay, restart time. And I was like, this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna get that, and it's gonna be like in my like chill space right outside the office, which is basically just the open concept area of the basement. But I'm just putting a chair there. I've got a TV there. I'm gonna plug up my N64, NES, Sega Genesis, and then for now a laptop just plugged into the TV, the main TV. And I'm just gonna have a dork corner. Like, it's not necessarily man cave. I would say the office here is more of a man cave, but that is gonna be just when I'm overwhelmed working on whatever the fuck, I can go out there and just sit. And now I can sit reclined, motorized, and well supported in my lower back, which is going to be so cool. It's going to be a fun time to just vibe. by any and all means, this chair should be like 5 times this expensive. If everything's in the basement already, why have a whole house? I don't own the house. The upstairs is basically not my space. I mean, we use the living room as a whole, but like, I don't own this house. I live in my sister's house. She's the one that has the mortgage. I just pay a small rent to live here because it's way cheaper than living in my own place or finding a roommate that would want to deal with my bullshit. So I would just rather stick around. So like, all of my personal stuff is downstairs. I don't own a house. God, no. I don't have that sort of money. Alrighty. Yeah, all of my shit's in the basement. Again, we do like the common areas are like the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room upstairs. But there is also the reality that I am kind of getting annoyed, not of them, of taking up their space. Because it's my sister's house. She lives here with me and her boyfriend. And, you know, you just run out of space after a bit. And you're like, man, none of us have our own spaces. My brother's wheelchair bound. He's kind of stuck in their bedroom, like, probably 60% of the time. She doesn't really have a place of her own to, like, relax. Unless he's out of bed and, like, in the living room, usually with me. And she just sits in the bedroom, and it's like, that's the only space she has. And then sometimes when I'm down here doing stuff, she'll take the living room to just be herself. And it's like, okay, cool. I'm getting tired of being in the way of that, like of letting her have her space. So I was like, let me just build out my own downstairs, since I do kind of have a little spot down here that I could make. So I started making it. Just for my own vibes, you know? My vibes were upstairs in the living room, but I can move them downstairs. It's more or less just a, trying to be courteous of knowing the lack of space. Because it's not like a huge thing. We could keep living the normal way, but I don't like being the guy to be causing inconvenience of relaxation.
Shape the shapeless. In the blink of an eye. A pivotal moment. To pieces.
Damn, okay. Go ahead and pose after that fight. Alrighty, there we are. What else do I gotta do here? Daily quest? I got a weekly quest? Did I have a weekly quest? No, okay, it was just a notice of reset, probably. Alright, what's the daily quest? We shall see if I can actually kill these. Sometimes the levels are too high for my squad. If not, I usually have to, like, do something else. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Dismantle. Perish. Huh? Come, synchronization. You won't escape. Doesn't matter. Don't
Ouchie.
worry.
Owie. This is why I wasn't sure.
In the blink of an eye. Oh this
Hello.
keeps up, I won't have to lock Cadence
Didn't
out of the
expect that.
savings account anymore.
I'll read it when I'm done trying to not die here. Hold on.
Storm, hear my command. Torrents, rage on. March on.
Stress points mapped.
Tether snap.
Whew.
Precipitant. My blade. Purge all evil.
Oh, that wasn't even the ones I have to fight? What happened? What do you mean that wasn't the ones? What the fuck are you talking about? Am I not at the right place? Hold on. Wait a fucking second.
True form. Reveal.
I thought I killed the ones that I needed to. Was that not the ones I needed to kill?
Finality. Tides. Rise and crest.
A pivotal moment.
Serenade.
Synchronization. Shape the shapeless.
Perish. Come, Holtius. Windstorm. Sweep all away.
Why did this not count it last time?
This ends here.
Unless I had to do 6 and that's what the thing counted as.
Let thee be your blade.
There we go. What the fuck? Okay.
Speeding up.
I don't know why it made me do that twice. Did it just not trigger that I needed to get it done or what? That was weird.
Let's reach
Nope,
farther
wrong
destinations
screen.
together.
There we are. Took twice as long as it probably should have. I don't know why I did that twice. I don't know why it made me do that twice. I probably just didn't have it selected right or some shit. Alright, thank you for helping me appreciate music on another level. Absolutely no problem. I fucking love music. I'm glad that all of my yapping can help, like, promote that in somebody else. I am not like somebody who's properly trained in music myself, but I fucking love music to a kind of a ridiculous degree. I don't even know where it came from. I just love music. I've always been really open about genres and everything and like having the freedom of that. So I think that's kind of where it started, was like an appreciation from a younger age. And then just not being held back by biases when I listen, which I think a lot of people are. And that's always a shame, because there's so much good music in every genre, even the ones you don't prefer. Like, I firmly believe there is a song for everyone in every genre. Like, at least one song in every genre. Even if you don't think you like it, I guarantee you there's one, you know? I feel too many people just like hold their biases so strong, and it's like, if you're going to, that's your choice, but I do think it is a bummer when people just get too blind to the potential of other music out there. See if I can get Yang Yang. Nope. I've got a few more, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I would love Yang Yang. I want strong Yang. Please. Please, I want to be a part of the Yang Gang. Dang it. This is my last one. Come on. Come on! Damn it! Heck! Now, at least it was a character this time and not just a strong... But it was Baija. I have so much Baija. I don't need another Baija! Okay, can I get more out of Coral? Oh, that was the last one I could get out of the... harumph myself into a corner here. I guess I'll get the fucking other one. Ooh, let me go grab one down here. Let me go see if I can get Encore. No, I don't have all those. Well, I got the one here. I could just try this. Not gonna be anything. Of course not. Why would it be? That'd be too easy. Of course it's not. Bummer. Well, I was hoping, but no yang yang for me. It was unfortunate to get caught up in what music somebody like me ought to. Yeah. I don't even know how I got so out of that immediately, but I'm so glad I avoided that. I think it was just the sake that I kind of liked just playing the drums, and that legitimately might have like saved my bias because I played to a lot of different genres, so it like kind of helped push me further than I think a lot of people get the opportunity to. Because I think that bias usually just comes from circumstance. Like, you find the thing that you like and you're like, I'm comfortable here. And I get it. I'm just glad I didn't end up in that spot. These are all just, yeah, extra stuff that I don't need to do. Right. Well, okay. There's that one. That game done. Those dailies done. Time for Nikke. This one had an update, but I already updated it before I streamed because I knew I would need to. Let me log back into this one. And then launch it. Always somebody to make fun of you for every genre. There always will be. There's always going to be somebody. Whenever I see like a country sucks comment, I'm like, I get it. I get why people think country sucks. But there's so much good country music too. People just don't know that genre well because they're afraid to try it. It's the same thing with like Nickelback's trash. It's like that was just basically a meme opinion. Nobody actually believed it. They just heard somebody say it who mattered once, and everyone immediately started hating them because they were on the radio too much, instead of actually realizing that they are really decent songwriters and just kind of completely forgetting that or choosing to ignore it. And it's like, there are so many bands like that, and it's such a shame. Like, I'm glad they still have a good following these days, but like, there was like a lot of time there where they could have had more. But it was stopped by somebody just trying to goof on them. So funny that emo was stigmatized so badly. Right? Oh god, like I was an emo kid. Fucking 2008 to 2000 probably 12 or so. I was like listening to basically nothing but like metal and emo, like of course. And I still do, you know, like now I have absolutely no shame in any of it. I really didn't even then, because I was a lot more of the like, fuck you and your opinions of me kind of emo kid. So I really didn't have that like a moment where like I felt judged by anyone. Well, they judged me, but I didn't give a fuck. That's the difference. But that's just, it's also a hard line for a lot of people to find. So I was listening to a bunch of like emo and edgy stuff at that point. But a lot of people weren't, because they were like, that's weird and different. And I'm just like, who gives a shit, bro? You listen to emo to piss off. Yeah, look, my friends largely were okay with it, or like within the same mindset. I have not seen the Ramil demo yet. That'll be the last game I cover tonight for my daily cycle, so I'll see whatever. Like, I know that she's already kind of in there, but I haven't seen much about her. Stereotypical stuff like American football, dashboard confessional. Hell yeah. I was obviously MCR kid myself, but you name it, basically. I was listening to fucking everyone Red Jumpsuit. I still play Face Down on the drums. I know that song like the back of my hand. I know Helena like the back of my hand. I know Ghost of You like the back of my hand. I know Welcome to the Black Parade like the back of my hand. I know most of those are MCR, but like, you get the point. I know a lot of songs from like that era of my life still, because I still play them. I still drum to them, and I know them that well.
The goddess of victory, Nikke.
Like, down to the measure, I know a lot of the songs. Half of Linkin Park's fucking discography I know on the drums. Like, why wouldn't I? The Kill, of course. Some of the Used as well. Just a couple of the Used, but man. You got caught up in the emo bashing? Oh man, I never did. The second I heard Welcome to the Black Parade, which was like my, obviously my first exposure to MCR, I was like, holy fuck, what a sound. And I never had any issues with any genre after that either. I was also big into like Disturbed and System of a Down at that point. POD even. That might be aging me a little bit, but you get the point. I was living for that era of like edgy alt genre. And you'd never find me complaining about a single bit of it. Alright, I think that was all I had to do to check that out. Yeah, okay. The costume gacha. The fuck? Guess we'll see if I get it. Nope, didn't surprise me one bit on that one.
Let's go have some fun.
Thought you were cooler than everyone because you were into trip hop breakbeat. Yeah, I mean I kind of crossed my interest there too. I was also huge into EDM and electro dance at that point as well, kind of around the same time period. A little bit later on, more like in the early 2010s. A lot of Avicii in my life as well, you know. But I was so into that. Like, my playlist at work in the mid to later, early to mid 2010s was a lot of general EDM dance music. A lot of Zomboy as well was in my mix at that point. Basically, you name it. A who's who of that era. Early Porter Robinson.
Hope you put it to good use.
I was having a lot of musical variety around that point. Still am, obviously. It's kind of become my whole channel. Talking about music. Experiencing variety in it. Trip Hop does have a way of seeming too cool. I think that about Glitch Hop. I think Glitch Hop was just fun. Glitch Hop is like the neurodivergent version of Trip Hop. Quote me on that. I'm right. You gonna tell me I'm wrong? No, I'm not.
Commencing operation.
Yeah, right, there's that. When I broke down Peak and pointed out the metal EDM of, yeah, they do. And like people, I mean, have started to pick up on this too, but there is so much crossover of metal and classical music. People don't really pay attention to that.
Thank you.
There is so much crossover of metal and classical. They're basically like, listen to a Beethoven song, play it on electric guitar, add some distortion. There is a fucking I mean, right there would be like a kind of a Sabaton feel in some ways. Probably more of like a Gojira sound, I guess, but like, you get the point. You're gonna use the ketchup to draw a little heart on my food. Yes, you are. You're into me. I know this to be true because I am the commander and you are, I don't fucking know. Cyborg, android, somewhere in there. Yeah, I could see that. Fucking turtleneck imagery. Totally could see that. Yeah, Sabaton has a really good, like, it's another one of those groups that has just like a rock solid sound to them it's so consistent. You can't really be mad about it 'cause it's the same feel every single time, but it's also not lazy about it. How many gachas am I playing? Currently, I do dailies on 8 of them, I believe. Oh, it's my synchro device. Didn't know I could do that. Hold on. What did I miss in the elevator? Oh, I gotta enhance equipment 3 times. That was it. I forgot which one I had to do for that. Usually there'd be music during all this, but I have it turned off because of spoilers for new event music that always happens. Enhance. Enhance. Yep. And there'll soon be 9, I believe, so... Yeah. Episode view. Oh, that's right, I gotta do... I'm gonna do this just to get the stuff, but I'm skipping it all. I'll play it on my own time. I don't want to spoil any of this for people. So I like these stories. They're kind of like the anecdotes in Genshin, but I don't want to ruin them for the people who are trying to live through them. Here we go. Let's do it for the rewards. I don't... Mind you, when I say I play them, I do dailies on 8. I do personal dailies on 3 of them. But when I stream, I go through all of the ones that I, like, actively keep up with, which is 8 of them. So, no worries there. I don't... If I played all 8 every day, I would go insane. Okay, I don't have the power to do that right now. I'm not going to worry about it. So, like, I am, like, metering my own experience here. I'm not, like, overdoing it. And that's why I don't stream these every day, because that would burn me out pretty quick. I don't handle, streaming energy level-wise. That's why I don't play them all the time. Especially while trying to do, like, daily videos. Oof. Just a lot. Switch out that.
And I are apparently sisters, but I've never seen her. The simulation room feels rather stuffy.
See what happens here.
I'd love to head outside.
3 out of action. Probably nobody important. It is not. Yay.
It's the final battle. Come on.
The final countdown. Gonna kick your ass. I'm stronger than you. Eat my ass. I'm gonna kick yours next. Just doing dailies on 8 games would burn me out. That's why I only do them a few times a week. And I'm so efficient at most of them now that they don't take long. I think in total, these streams last about an hour and a half now, which is a very short stream. But I couldn't imagine diving at almost 2 hours worth of dailies into doing this every day. That would get so exhausting. It also helps that I really do skip a lot of the story stuff. Like, I partake in the polls for a lot of these games for their events and such, but I rarely actually do the events. I will skip stories, get my stuff out of it, and go. So, I do cheat. You know, it's not like I'm actually playing through all the stories and everything. I would die. So that's why playing is a strong term.
After such fierce strife, there must be rest.
Easy. I didn't even have to do all that to try. I just wanted to go a little bit quicker on the kill there.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
this also helps that, like, I'm not much of a gamer. So, like, these are all I play. Doing these dailies and such is all I really do. I don't, like, set time aside to play basically anything else. So these are the games I play. Speaking of live streaming, have you ever looked into doing React streams? I've done them kind of before, and I'll be doing the Zenless concert tomorrow. But, not only the copyright thing, I just don't find they're worth doing. I like the educational aspect of them, of the videos I do. I don't like skipping out on that. And while I can talk about some of the things I enjoy about songs, I can't do things like hearing a song and immediately slapping out a keyboard. I can't do that. I'm not that good. So it just feels cheapened to be like, wow, sounds good. Next song. It feels like lesser effort content for me. I don't like it. If I was a more skilled musician overall, like if I were an actual piano player, then sure. But I'm not. It takes me a while, like between my reactions to like breaking things down musically, there's like a good half hour to 45 minutes of me doing like research of just playing the song, figuring out chords, listening to things over and over again. And in doing that, I do discover some interesting things that even like get my brain moving, and I'm like, ooh, that's new, that's different, that's cool. That's a thing I can yap about for a bit, but not all the time. So that's why some videos don't have that. And until I started getting comfortable enough in music theory, I didn't even try to do that too often. Because I felt like I was getting things wrong when I didn't know better. And now that I do know more, it's more educational. But I don't want to cheapen what I do just because of that. Maybe someday I'll get good enough to be able to do that, but yeah, it can take me a hot minute. Like every video you guys see, regardless of length, my average recording time is more like 30 to 45 minutes when all is said and done. So, you know, it's not like I'm just whipping out these reactions, yapping and being done. There's quite a bit there. And obviously that's not counting editing them when I'm done with them. That's just recording time.
Behold, the season's rising star.
And my animation analysis ones, which I still haven't gotten back into yet because of this issue, those take even longer. I write out a whole script. I explain certain aspects of the artistry in them. And that's a lot more. That takes so much more. And then I have to edit them, and those take longer to edit. So I've been considering bringing those back, but then offloading the editing part. But I'm just kind of scared to do that. So the animation analysis videos won't come back until I'm mentally ready. I'm okay with writing, I'm okay with recording all of it. It's the trusting somebody else part that really gets me nervous. Not because I don't think people will do a good job with it, it's just I'm not used to handing my work off on videos to somebody else. So it's awkward. I don't know. When I get more confident with it, sure, but I can't imagine it would take that long. I also need to find an editor that I like the style of and won't just be sending out fucking, like, I don't want to send a video to somebody I don't know the work of and then get back some, like, Mr. Beast level bullshit. I don't want that to be the style. And any editor worth their weight wouldn't give me that just by default. They would be like, okay, what do you want? But that's also the factor of me not knowing. It's scary, you know? Like, I really don't know the feeling of that. I've never trusted editing to anyone else other than myself. For years, I've edited my whole life. I've been editing videos since I was 12. And I know what I want. even if it's not the cleanest and most beautiful edit, it's not the most modern look, I don't really care about that myself. So when I feel like handing that off to somebody, it's scary because I don't think I would like what the modern editor wants to do or knows how to do. And sure, call my content dated in that respect, you'd be right, but it also feels way less overproduced. Like, I don't want it to be like fucking ooh, colors, TikTok edit, like way too many fills and way too many fucking like over the top crap that like you know? So I need to find somebody who's a little bit more in line with my own belief in that system, and that's more difficult to find. Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get today? Who are we gonna get from the SSR mold? Oh, it's a copy. Oh, boring. Boring, boo. Boo! Nobody even cares about dollar bills. It's not even useful.
I can start a bigger business.
You could, and you get out of mine. Damn. Anyways, God, that was mean. I'm sorry, Dala. You've done nothing wrong. You've been a delight the whole time you've been a part of my team. I'm the asshole. Hey, chat, am I the asshole? Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Again, spoiler stuff. I do not want to get involved with the story. I've already seen Tiny's Soyun, so I'm not surprised with that. Let me do the challenge real quick. One of the more useful OGs. Yeah, but like, you know, meta. Yeah, like, I just, for overproduced videos, it's scary, so. But then it all comes back to, as well, the financial problems there. I don't make a lot of money off of YouTube, and I'm making less now that I'm being safer for myself. When I got all of the, I don't know if you guys saw this. Izzy, you probably did. You're a member. But when I got rid of all of the member tiers for the executive tier on YouTube and made that a Patreon exclusive tier, I've lost about $400 a month from doing that. And that's permanently gone. I won't be getting that back. So I took that hit in order to be more healthy, but that's a financial hit, as you could imagine. So it's a lot that I've lost, and I don't know if I can afford another editor. You know, like, I really don't know if I can. And especially right now, I'm putting so much money into the True Firepower cover.
I'll handle it.
All said and done, True Firepower will cost me about $1,000 for the one song. So there's a reason that I'm not exactly jumping down the barrel of grabbing an editor right now to handle doing that.
I told you I'd grown.
Because I don't think I can afford it. Skipping story, not spoiling people.
Watch closely. I've really grown a lot.
Yeah, mind you, that finance is entirely hubris. Because I pay the people who record for me. So the guitarist gets paid. The bassist gets paid. Kumunga and Riptide, they do their jobs well. I pay them as much as makes sense for the work that they did, which is roughly a session rate. And that's great. You know, like, I would not dream of spending less paying for people who do their jobs well. And even if they are my friends, I wouldn't not want to pay them a fair rate. So I do. But I also do not mix and master well. I just never got the hang of it myself. I don't produce well for post-production. So I've got to pay somebody to do that. I have somebody lined up for that. That is expensive these days. The world sucks and things are hard to get jobs for, and it's hard to pay rent. So those prices have gone up. Especially for somebody who knows what they're doing. So that's gone up. And then I also have to pay for a vocalist because I can't sing the song anymore because I have some semi quote unquote permanent throat damage due to some acid reflux problems recently. So I cannot do the vocal rasp for True Firepower that long. I was originally gonna sing it myself because I can get that kind of rasp that's in there. I can do it. I can sing like that, but I can't do it for as long as I need to for that song. So now I have to outsource it. That'll be another couple hundred easily. So
A hero?
that's why I'm not doing song covers all the time or like doing my own music all the time, because I really can't afford it.
I don't get nervous about this anymore.
But that's also why I can't afford risking buying an editor, or hiring an editor for the animation analysis videos to come back. Because there's no way I can realistically do all that myself anymore with all the streaming and stuff I'm doing. But yeah. I mean, I've got all the stuff to do it myself. Aside from a bass guitar, which I could easily just do by either using a guitar to bass VST or just straight up a bass VST. I can write stuff myself. I could do stuff myself. But that feels less genuine, especially for something like True Firepower that's such a banger of like a hard rock song. You need to have that shit authentic. And I would not use plugins for that. So I'm hiring people who play their instruments and do their jobs well. And I'm playing the drums myself, and I was going to sing myself, but I'm still paying the people who are helping me, which is now up to 4 other people as a part of this project. And that's just a lot of money. So $1,000 for this one song is expected. But that's also, again, why I'm not putting out albums of music. If I was producing music myself, I would just use VSTs. I can play a little bit of guitar and at least get like rough ideas out. So I'd be able to do that if I wanted to. But I'm also not really in the headspace to make an album for myself either. Maybe someday. I'm not against the idea, and I do have some music ideas that are saved in my phone. Like I've played through some like melodies just by chance, and I'm like, ooh, and I'll like record myself playing those so I can keep them for later, and I have those. I just don't know if or what I'll do with those in whatever's coming, you know? Alright. Nikkei done. Always wanted to get into producing. Don't have stuff I need. Yeah, I mean, well, you can produce without a keyboard even. You can just produce with your computer keyboard and a mouse. You can pretty much just click and go. There's plenty of opportunity for that. However, I personally like to have the knowledge and affects to everything, so that's why I'm learning guitar. That's why I've got the keyboard, because I could do stuff on that if I wasn't scared to. It's really just my own hubris. I'm afraid to do music. And again, I'm not that good at mixing or anything, so like that's another factor as well. I can't risk that. Speaking of not risking, I'm gonna mute this real quick, because this will start playing a copyrighted song during updates, and I'm not about to lose that. So sorry, it's gonna be quiet here for a second. It's a great song. I know it's going to copyright strike me if I have this song playing. So once it gets out of here. There we go. Audio's back. Seems more annoying to write chords without a keyboard. Yeah, it definitely is. That's why I got one, because like I wanted to start talking about music theory stuff, and I was starting to get more comfortable with it, but I had no good way to like play the chords. So I was like, shit, let me just get a MIDI keyboard. It's not the best MIDI keyboard out there, but it's good enough to do what it needs to. Ooh. Hello, Rodion. I love Rod. Ooh. Ooh. I don't care about East Side. I want Rodion. Ooh, I'm gonna not pull for her right now. I've also got probably a better unit of her already, so I probably shouldn't do it in general. But I love seeing new Rod IDs. Oh fuck! Oh, it's a new one because I finished stage 4. Oh wait a minute. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and use all these. I've got to go do an actual battle here. Kind of crazy. Lament is copyrighted. Well, Millie's cool. You can argue it and get it cleared pretty much immediately. But it takes, well, I say immediately, but it'll take like up to a month for it to time out. They just don't check their stuff, which is how they go about it. And that's fine, but then you have to sit there and wait for the thing to clear, and it's just not worth that if I'm having, what, 30 seconds of it. So, for those updates, I just mute it. We win rate, but we kick some ass. Pathetic. Should be done now, right? There ain't no way I don't clear this. Yeah. Okay, wave 1. Yeah, that does suck. Luckily, that doesn't happen with any of the games I touch. They just, at worst, will copyright strike the chunk of video that it comes from. And I found out the annoying way that if you have too much of a song, like little chunks of it throughout a stream, this happened with PGR a couple weeks ago, that the entire thing has to be muted, which sucks. So it's either you have to demonetize the whole thing, rip cow, or just deal with it, and that sucks too. So I changed that song so I didn't have to worry about that. And I'll just do 1. Let's do 1 consecutive for this. This one goes quicker.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
여명의 빛과 같이 새벽녘.
이 순간을 능숙히 다루게 되었구나.
I was waiting for all these people to die. Bro didn't stand a chance on that one.
주인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯 보이는구나. 하지만 그럼에도 너는 아직 이 셈을 내려다볼 자격이 없단다. 네가 외면하고 있는 너의 길을 똑바로 바라볼 수 있을 때 다시 오렴.
It's kind of fun just watching these battles go, even though it's like the same animations every time. They kind of vary it up by who they focus on and when, so it never feels like watching the same thing twice. Damn. Damn, Ryoshu. Holy. No mercy. And this guy's dead. See? Alright, there goes that. Right in time for Yisong to aura farm there at the end.
근처에 융수염이라는 군 거를 파는 곳 있나?
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
Okay, there's the dailies there. Go get the Limbus Pass stuff. Yay. There's that. Yeah, I've got everyone maxed out already. No problems there then. Don't have to spend time doing that. Next one. What's next? Reverse. That's next. This one might have an update. I do not know if it does. It is verifying resources, which basically means yes. So, give this a few minutes maybe. Yeah, we'll be sitting here for a little bit. Boink. I'll just put this up so you can have something to stare at in addition, instead of just staring at me. Because honestly, load screen, much more interesting. I need to recall something. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. I have a symbol that I bought as a replacement for my one back here that's cracked to shit. There's 3 cracks in that symbol now, and it's gonna keep dying. So I'm gonna kind of move it out of the cycle of life. But this fucking symbol, it's not moving. It's stuck in Indianapolis, and I'm like, bruh, it was supposed to be here Friday, and that's not gonna happen. If it's accurate on the tracking data. If not, then it would still show up on Friday. Tracking data is kind of hit or miss. But it's a Meinl extra dry, and I'm like, oh, I've always wanted one of those. I've loved the sound of them. And I was trying to move towards the Meinl sound anyway, instead of Zildjian. The Zildjian's just a little bit bright overall for me. I'm trying to get to a slightly darker sound for my cymbals. And Zildjian is good, but also I just like the kind of like lower wash that Meinl cymbals have. But this one is an extra dry with a it's got a blemish on it, which is why I got it. It was so cheap. It was like $150 off. And that's just because there was some fucking like it's like if for those who don't know what a patina is, it's basically this dark wash that you put on top of a cymbal, or like age will usually happen on something that's metal, and they add that artificially to get a certain tone out of cymbals. So the patina changes the characteristic of the sound, but this one has a line of the patina, like the wash that they did, that was like slightly wrong. So there's like this black, what looks like a crack, but it's literally just like a an aesthetic blemish on it that kind of goes from one side to the other. And I personally think it looks fine. Like, it definitely looks weird. Like, you would not put it on a like a video if you were trying to like show off the cymbals and like their quality. It's definitely like B or C stock level of like, oof, that wasn't the best take of what they could have gotten out of the cymbal. But that's why I got it so cheap. And I'm like, fuck yes. So like, I don't care. It still sounds good. So I'm going to use it, right? I don't personally mind if it looks a little bit janky. I've never cared personally, even though I record my kit often and have like a top-down camera for my drum streams on Twitch. It does not affect me at all. And I'd rather have the sound for as cheap as that one is. So like, hell yeah, you know? Much rather. So I got it, but now I gotta wait for it to come in. It just happened to be at the perfect time too. I was like, ooh, a used one. And it's from Sweetwater, so I know it's not like a bad cymbal. They have a really decent used quality restriction. They don't accept stuff that's trash. Alright, there's that. Claim my rowers. Yay, I'll claim these. There's gonna be more of this stuff to grab every single day. The twins. Alright. God, there's even more. They really do just give you everything when there's a special event going on, huh? Woo! God! They give you so much stuff in reverse. Alright. Now I can claim all my normal stuff. Holy fuck, they're really generous with this. Lord. Lord have mercy. Hello, jukebox. Alright. Woo. Straight up to a level 11. Okay, I'll take care of that when I can. I can claim this one. Oh yeah, here. I can claim those for a while. Whoopsie. My lord. Okay, so I'm not gonna do those. I'm gonna stay here for my normal dailies. I'll do everything else off camera later. Staying on track for the dailies here. I'm not gonna get into a bunch of version specific stuff. You go put my workers to rest. They need it. Thank you very much. Did a good job there. There's all the stuff. Ooh. Okay. Let me do my resources. I'm actually gonna redo this. I'm gonna re-auto this because I've got so much more strunk in my team now. I should be able to get
dental checkup.
A better team rolling on this attack-wise.
No. He'll know.
A blessing bestowed by fate.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
That was really quick.
No worries.
I know how to do it.
I think I definitely am going to be finishing this in fewer turns.
Hey, witness me.
Oh yeah, bud. Oh,
They are much naughtier than
twice as quick.
Foundation's kids.
Hello. That'll be my new daily rotation. Let's go. Oh yeah, now I got to do it one more time on auto. Oh, it'll go real quick because it's on super speed.
A wonderful dream. All forms of power at your fingertips.
Oh, that is so much quicker.
Was I able to take care of everyone?
Yes, you were. Hell yeah. That is so much quicker. Alright, let me do a quick 1-2 punch here as well. This is more recent, so I'm not going to redo this one.
Get these on here. Don't take it on step. It's got your back.
A wonderful dream. We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
The sound, the
There we go.
Yes.
Okay, that down. On Moa. Do this one.
We will experience all over.
This one's a lot more recent.
A wonderful dream.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
I was expecting you to. Yeah, well, these are my dailies streams. So when I do my dailies, I do all of the games that I play actively. This is just one of them.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
Tonight I've already done Genshin, Wuthering Waves, PGR, Nikkei, Limbus Company. I did. Now we're here. I have Blue Archive next, and then Zenless is usually the last one for my cycle. I do say, if you like lore, if you like stories and such, I think you'll really like what Reverse has to offer. It's got some amazing story. And I'm not even that far into it, and I'm already like, damn, this shit's fucking good. Alright, no other levels from that? No, okay. God, I want to do these, but I'm not going to do them on stream. I'm keeping these light. I am going to do summons, though. I was told to get Marsha, so I'm going to focus on Marsha, but I do want to get the twins too if I can, but we'll see how fast I get Marsha. I've been saving up pulls for Marsha, damn it. I've got a lot more I can trade in real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten all these yet either, or cleared them. Okay. Oh, this wants me to click through all these, right? I forgot. All these new ones at the bottom. That should be all of them? Yes, okay. And this, it wants me to click through, clear them out. I never really buy any of these because boy, do I not care. Get the freebie though. I usually don't use these, but that's why I've got so many of them. Alright, there, and then the pawn shop. I don't have any for that. Got plenty for this. 7 more pulls, let's go! That's just for the event. Used to treat GBF as my daily gacha. Yeah, fair enough. I never got into GBF. Like, I've been doing videos on their music recently because of an executive producer who keeps requesting them, and I like the music, but I don't know if I'll ever get into the game myself. Also, this late in, it'd probably be worthless, frankly. Like, a couple years deep on a game is hard enough to catch up to. I can't imagine trying to do that shit, like, from like a 10-year plus. Oh. Okay. Nothing there. Let's see if I can... Please. Ooh. It didn't have the extra flare. I don't think I got him. Nah, I got Horrorpedia again. Nobody cares about you, Horrorpedia. Dang it. I don't think I've got that. I don't have 50. I don't have enough for that. I'll just do a bunch of singles. Hiya!
Good day.
Hiya! Freebies. Come on, Marsha. Damn it.
Hello.
Come on, Marsha. Woo! I think that might be Marsha. Damn it, click! Get out of here, you fuck!
This place is quite different from where I used to live.
Bruh. Come on.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
Just let me have Marsha. 40 pulls deep, let me have this.
Hi there. I am Molly.
Bitch. No. Another purple.
Здравствуйте.
I don't care. Здравствуйте.
Hello, Miss Timekeeper.
Dang it. It's all my pulls. Marsha, you bitch. I don't know if I'll ever get her. She takes so many pulls. Fuck. Alright. Fine. I'll be getting more pulls as I play this anyway, so like I know I'm not out of luck for it, but I need Marsha. Anyway. Blue Archive time. Get out of here. Switch out games. Came from my Zero video. Yeah, it's old enough. It's just I started playing Genshin last year and I'm still not caught up with the main story. To be fair, I'm not playing it like multiple times a week or anything. And now I'm barely playing it once a month. As far as story goes, it's just I don't have the time for all these games I play, you know? I wish I did, but I don't. It's like I like playing these games, but like story-wise, I'm going to be slogging through them because there's so many. I'm so far behind. Like there's no realistic way for me to catch up on all these. So I mostly just kind of play them for dailies. I'm tapping and it won't play the game. I think I broke the game. Hold on. I'm gonna close this out and restart it. I think I legitimately got it like borked somehow there. That's never happened before. I don't know what happened exactly, but I'm gonna restart it. See if I can get past that screen. I think the little like pop-up window broke it. Oh, it just crashed. Just crashed here, too. Wow. Maybe we aren't gonna play Blue Archive tonight. I'll give it another shot. That might have been because I force closed it before. Yeah, it's loading in this time. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Yeah, a different screen popped up there. Yep, that's what it was. It just got frozen from one of its load screens. Updates, you know? Updates improve the game and break it. Clear all this out. Get my... to the cafe. Hey, good. People who like me are here. Yay. You don't like me, you don't like me, you don't like me. It's mostly because I don't probably have copies of them. In the cafe parts, I'm going to invite Junko. Get somebody else who likes me in here. Hello, Junko. Welcome to the cafe. Hope you had a good day. You adorable shits. They're all so cute. This is why the game is so consistent with its user base. They're adorable. They're all adorable. Fuck. You just can't help but squeeze their cheeks. They're so cute. It's a cuteness aggression thing. They're adorable. And I see all of them as my daughters equally. We do not hornify this game. They're just adorable. And that's all that matters. That's all I can get in this area. Okay. Wrap back around. You. Yay. You. Hey, level up. Director suggesting GBF music is hopefully suggesting something. Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens with further requests. I don't tell people what to request, so those are completely up in the air. For the executive producer stuff, that's all them. That's why they're part of that tier. I always like, if I show interest in something, people tend to request the same things, like the same subject matter, but it's also not a guarantee either. If they have something they really want me to get to that's something different, that's their call. I am but the humble servant. They pay for all of that. They pay for me to care. Or rather, pay for me to get to it. Usually the me being interested is 100% on my own. But I like music, so I don't really mind what I listen to, even if it is at the loss of something I enjoy. I don't think I've got anything to... No. These are all like 1200, right? Yeah, okay. Not gonna do any pulls. Not gonna do me any good doing pulls. Alright, get out of here. And Zenless time. I don't know if the current executive producer who's putting more of those in is going to request more of those right now. I don't think they have another song in yet for that, so I don't even know if I'm going to have more GBF immediately or not. We're going to watch the demo? I don't know. Is that a thing I can watch while I'm here? Does it have a song I should avoid? You know, like there's a lot of the factors that I don't know going into these things. Like I should probably make a video on it specifically instead of making a video on a random stream in the middle of the night, you know? It tends to not be the smartest idea if I'm trying to, like, get engagement and whatnot. Nothing like burying a super hyped event.
Thanks for the sub!
Under a completely random stream I'm doing. Okay, let me do... I don't think I could do more coffee. So I should probably just do a bit of a spend here real quick. I'll just do a random one. Boy, I do not have the team for this.
Take it easy. Behave? Roadkill.
Your command.
Neat and tidy.
An opening.
Okay. Gotta run. Fracture. Backup is here. I'm cruising now.
There we go. I didn't realize how weak I am for that fight there. Definitely not going to do that one twice. That'll take me forever. Usually those fights go easily half that length of time, but kind of underdid it, I think. Let me go ahead and do my scratch offs and everything then. Hello, Howl. There's a good dog. Not the best on that pole. That's okay. Gonna go open up the shop. Or a late night video store here. Alright. Recommended and open. Yay! That'll be it for my daily points on this. Go grab my bingo card. I've not gotten a bingo yet. And get my expansion tasks done. New level? Nope. Still on low level. Oh, that'll be next time I sign in. I was like, where? Alright. I got achievements from what? Oh. Okay. Did it for the bones, apparently. Let me go ahead and convert these. Nothing there. Nothing for bang bucks. Do have some for this. Oh, wait. Could have had more than that. One more. There we go. I've been streaming for an hour and 41 minutes. So that long with updates in there as well. So it's usually more like an hour and a half, probably without the updates being in the way. But yeah, let's see if we can get Senna here. Nope. I'm hearing no chorus. Nope. Shame. Not gonna get her. Nah. Hey, I got a character at least. That's better than nothing. Have any bang boos? I do. One bang boo pole. An A. Ooh, penguin. Got the penguin. Let me back out here real quick. Let me go to my agents.
Explore the outside world. Love it.
Where is... There she is. I don't know how I missed her earlier.
I'm sorry.
Go get her cinema. Yay.
Don't look at me.
Okay. Don't look at me. I can follow orders when asked, when prompted. Nothing there. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I got more to do another pull or not. I didn't. That's fine. That's basically it then. Waiting for the next banner. I kind of just go through. I really want Senna. I think she's adorable. There's no real reason. I already have Norma, so I'm not concerned about that. But I tend to just go with whatever flow. I don't mind who I get when it comes to pulls. I'm not picky. I'm only picky on some because I'm told to be in certain respects, but at large, I don't mind who I get from pulls. But that is effectively all of my dailies. I've done everything I can do on a daily rotation without doing like story stuff and cheating my way on that. I know I changed my camera over. I'm just gonna remodel the penguin. Let me give him an update. There we go. We're also gonna get a level up on this. Look at that penguin. Level 10 penguin boo. 3-star.
Come find me anytime.
Alright. I know you guys can't see it, but I saw it, and that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm not too like picky about like team rotations or anything when it comes to these games. The one I'm kind of more picky on is Reverse 1999, just because it's kind of requires it to be in how that game handles its balancing. You kind of have to have good team comps. The rest of them don't really need it as much as it is just as long as they're strong, they're good. That's less of a function for Reverse. So you have to be kind of picky about those. And Zenless, I haven't even gotten close to hitting any sort of like a necessitative cap for any of that where I have to start paying attention. So I haven't been. Anyway, that's basically everything here. I am going to be streaming tomorrow, doing the reaction of the Zenless concert. I don't know if I'll be skipping music I haven't heard yet. I'll wait for chat to kind of make that call for me tomorrow. And I don't know when I'm going to be doing the Ramel's demo or anything. I don't even entirely know what that is. Somebody clarify that to me. Is that like the demo for like the music and the video and everything? Is that what people mean by demo? I assume that's what people mean. In which case, I don't do those on these. Need good, yeah, good comps, not so much good characters. You can do a lot with a team that is specific. Like if you go to Paradwin, the website, they've got great like comp layouts for basically everything. And some that are more like free to play friendly, some that are a lot more like pull heavy and you have to get specific characters. Just the animation. Okay. So I'll probably do that on its own video then and not like spoil that for myself if it's gonna be good, you know? I don't know if it's a song thing either, like if it's just song or just animation. Sometimes that's the same thing where it's like they release a demo and it's like, here's a character song with animation. And it's like, ooh, both of them, you know? But sometimes it's just a song. So whatever the case may be, I'll make that its own video. I don't want to spoil that for myself. It's no fun when I do that because then I'm like, here's this random video that I don't have time to like find my actual thoughts about. And I just yap about it awkwardly. And I prefer to have my thoughts in line when I do those sorts of videos. So I'll make that its own deal. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. It's about 12:30 in the morning, my time. So I'm gonna go to bed and shit. Team comp dependent. Yeah, can be somewhat annoying. But like most of the time, if you're just got like a strong random ragtag team, you can get through quite a bit in the story without worrying about it. But as you start doing challenge stuff, you need team comps, which I have barely gotten to. So not been an issue for me really. But overall, in time, you gotta care about the teams in basically any game. But I digress. I'm going to get out of here so I can actually be well rested for tomorrow and doing that stream. So I'll see you all then, maybe or not, whenever the hell. But